Round number 6 as they touch gloves. The words of Hedgeman Lewis in the corner of Mike McCallum, former welterweight contender, who was once managed by the actor Ryan O'Neal.
Yeah, you learn something new every day.
There you go. Round 6 scheduled for 12 for the WBC Light Heavyweight Championship, working in conjunction with Canal Plus in France. So obviously this will be a French-favored telecast.
And most of our replays will probably see all pro Tiozzo.
Fabrice Tiozzo mentioned his brother Chris, a former champion. His brother Frank is the... If it would have any effect, McCallum said no, as long as Frank isn't in the ring with Fabrice, but at times it seems like two men are fighting McCallum. Again, Tiozzo looking sharp.
He has a bit of a mauling style. When he comes fast, and he comes forward with a lot of stuff. But Mike is a real pro, and he knows how to handle it. This is where the experience and the workmanship come into play.
Hedgeman Lewis telling McCallum to start throwing those resounding body shots more frequently, and I think he's adhering to that advice. He's trying anyway.
Especially late, those body shots will really, really hurt and last. You get hit in the chin, you can shake it off. You get a good body shot sometimes, it'll stay with you for 2 or 3 rounds. Very painful.
He got the nickname from Tommy Hearns' brother, Bobby. Tommy used to be a sparring mate, but a guy who never actually stepped into the ring in a real fight with McCallum. Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard never fought McCallum either. McCallum landing with the left, missing with the right hook.
McCallum's jab is starting to take over, too. It's not only setting up his stuff, but when Tiozzo runs and charges, sticks that jab out, it offsets his whole fight and his whole charge.
Bobby, a little holding and hitting there by Tiozzo, cautioned by Joe Cortez. Tiozzo continues to come forward. He's got McCallum pressed against the ropes.
It's a nice right hand by Tiozzo, but he didn't follow it up as well as he could have.
Oh, a good right hand by McCallum. A lead right by McCallum. Tiozzo walked right into it.
They've been doing that to each other. Here's another comeback. See, Tiozzo comes back after his hit. He's a game fighter with a lot of heart, great courage.
Two relentless fighters. Again, another terrific exchange. But Tiozzo's getting the better of McCallum.
Right now, McCallum's getting the worst of it, and he got hit with a good left hook, and he fired a couple of shots back, but you can see here that Tiozzo is putting on the pressure.
As we head for the bell. So telling his fighter, don't fight McCallum in the center of the ring.
Excellent advice, Steve.
Round number 7 scheduled for 12 for the WBC light heavyweight title.
Something Mike's always been good at was when he has a fighter in the center of the ring, give some punches, step around and make him miss, work, step around and minimize your shots, and put his back to the ropes. He can't step anywhere.
There has been one knockdown in the second round. McCallum, he disputed the knockdown. Good left hook there by Tiozzo. Bobby, unofficially, how do you see it here about the halfway point?
Right now, I have it 3 rounds of 3. The knockdown still being the 1-point difference for Tiozzo. But, you know, there was a couple of rounds. The first round was very close. The last round was very close. Tiozzo closed very well. Swing any one of those, and it's Mike's fighter a bigger edge for Tiozzo.
17th World Championship fight for Mike McCallum in the red trunks. Only the second for Fabrice Tiozzo. But you do wonder if age is finally catching up to McCallum. Tiozzo, 12 years the junior of McCallum at 26, and we're not really sure if McCallum is 38. He may be 40 or above.
Some nice combinations on the inside by Tiozzo. McCallum's got a little bit of zip taking off his punches right now, just looking to work, or maybe he just can't throw as much as he wants to on some of those shots.
McCallum says whether he's 38, 40, or 140, it doesn't matter at this point. He still gets the job done. Well, he has been getting the job done, but tonight, Fabrice Tiozzo has other ideas.
You know, it's an amazing thing if you look at Mike McCallum, how well he fights at this age. Archie Moore was 48 years old and still had the light heavyweight world title. An amazing feat.
An opponent must test McCallum's age, go after him, and Tiozzo is doing just that. You have to admire his strategy.
Steve, he's certainly making the most of it. He's taking everything he has, everything McCallum has, and he's using what he must do to give himself a shot at taking this title.
Then again, most people who stand right in front of McCallum usually ask for trouble. You should use the angles theoretically against McCallum, but look, Tiozzo is getting away with it.
Well, he's got a good chin. You see he's got a good heart right now. His conditioning seems excellent. If he can keep this pace up and this pressure on and keep forcing Mike back and landing, it's key. He can't just keep coming forward. He has to land the punches. Then he may be able to pull it off.
The crowd once again in unison chanting Fabrice. Timeout called by Joe Cortez. Something wrong with the glove of Tiozzo. There might be a little gash in it.
It seems to be that there's a little hole in the front of the glove. Now this is a big timeout if they need to go get another glove. Who needs to rest more? Who needs to break? Who is it going to favor? The momentum swings. A lot of things can happen right here, Steve.
I think, without question, would favor the much older Mike McCallum. Tiozzo just 26 years old, but they're going to see if they can try to rectify the situation quickly. Even I understood that, Bobby.
Yeah, that was kind of universal for me with the hand.
Joe Cortez is standing over and supervising the situation. It was about a minute and a half delay.
Well, they got 2 rests for this round. I would assume that the younger fighter should come out blazing here and really capitalize on it if he can.
And there's the bell, and they'll rest some more. Through our translator, words of encouragement from the corner of Fabrice Tiozzo, telling him he's winning the fight. And personally, I agree.
You know, it's real close still, but I have him on a slight edge, and if he keeps this up, we could see a tremendous upset, and over there, certainly not as big an upset.
Mike McCallum looking to defend his championship. His last defeat, August of 1992, a decision to James Toney for the IBF middleweight title. Here's a straight right hand to the body of Fabrice Tiozzo. Didn't seem to affect him that much.
Some tremendous countering, Steve. Tiozzo's a much better counter puncher than I thought he was. He's really getting the job done. Even when he hits it clean, he does come back with punches.
Well, maybe they knew something over there in France.
I'm sure they studied the films.
Tiozzo has lost just 1 fight, championship fight to Virgil Hill, 31-1 with 21 knockouts. He is the former European champion who relinquished his title. He won that title right here in the Palais des Sports de Gerland in Lyon, France, where this fight is taking place. We're coming to you from New York. There's a chopping right hand by Fabrice Tiozzo. And he is landing with the right.
Yeah, after what appeared to be almost a full 3-minute rest, they almost 2 minutes with the break, and then the round right away ending, you thought they might have come out a little quicker, or at least Tiozzo, but took them about a minute and a half to heat up.
Body shots by Tiozzo. What's wrong with this picture? Fabrice Tiozzo, who won the European and French titles in this very arena, hoping tonight to win a world title. Back comes Tiozzo again after being banged in the head, counter-punching well.
Yeah, you see, McCallum started out with a few nice crisp punches, nothing real big. Tiozzo came back, but then stayed on him and made his barrage bigger and better than McCallum's was.
McCallum, at his best, crisp puncher, has a good jab to the midsection, does it almost casually but effectively, calm yet busy, shows no mercy. But again, to this point, Tiozzo seems to hold the upper hand, like there.
A good jab right hand, and the jab once again setting that up. Another counter right. So McCallum's not hurt right now. I think he's just tired of the combination of old.
And Tiozzo continues to come forward, pressing the attack and being effective in the process. 15 seconds to go in round 8.